We now proceed to the voting.
Mr. Chair,
Those in favor of the 200 pesos wage increase,
Mr.
kindly raise your hands and be
Mr.
counted.
Chair,
Okay. Those against? So the affirmative votes have prevailed. Do you have a motion to approve the draft committee report and substitute bill?
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I move the approval of the draft committee report on the substitute bill to the House Bill number 514, House Bill 756, 7871, and 10319, entitled an act providing for a 200 daily across-the-board increase in the salary rate of employees, workers in the private sector. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Motion is approved. Congratulations to the authors and to our workers. Let us start the new year with much abundance and prosperity. Good morning, distinguished colleagues and our guests. Happy Chinese New Year. Welcome to the 17th meeting of the Committee on Labor and Employment. And at long last, after 4 hearings and more than 8 months, we are going to decide and deliberate on the committee report and the substitute bill to our legislated across-the-board wage increases, specifically House Bills 514, 7568, 7871, 10319. So 2 150, 100 pesos, and 750 for the salary rates of employees and workers in the private sector. Before I proceed, may I ask our COMSEC to acknowledge the presence of our members?
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. For the purpose of attendance register for this meeting, it is my honor to acknowledge for the record the presence of House and committee members. We have with us Deputy Speaker Honorable Raymond Democrito Mendoza of Party List TUCP and author of House Bill number 7871, Deputy Minority Leader Franz Castro of Party List ACT Teachers, Assistant Minority Leader Honorable Marisa Del Mar Magsino of Party List OFW, Honorable Arlene Rosas of Party List Gabriela, Honorable Raul Daniel Manuel of Party List Kabataan. Likewise, we are honored to join with us via Zoom Honorable Deputy Majority Leader Honorable Wilter Palma of the First District of Zamboanga, Sibugay, Deputy Majority Leader Honorable Alfred de los Santos of Party List Alyansa ng mga Mamamayang Probinsyano, and Deputy Majority Leader Ed Christopher Go of the Second District of Isabela. That would be all, Your Honor.
I'd like to recognize Representative Sam Santos, 3rd District, North Cotabato. Before we proceed, we would like to determine, COMSEC, if we have a quorum and whether or not we can vote on substantive matters pending before this panel.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Since there are 7 members in attendance and 3 members on board, totaling 10 members, therefore we declare a quorum, sir.
So as mentioned, today we are going to vote as a panel on the measures pending before this committee, legislated across the board wage increases. We have 4 measures. So we have a committee report and we have a substitute bill providing for 200 pesos across the board wage increase. Before we proceed on our voting, some of our members would like to make a short manifestation.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Representative Rosas, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, Gabriela Women's Party welcomes any initiative to increase the wage of our workers. Para sa ating mga manggagawa, ang bawat dagdag na sahod ay mahalaga upang maitawid ang pangangailangan ng bawat pamilya. Ang pagpasa ng isang panukalang batas para sa wage increase sa committee level ay isang mahalagang hakbang pasulong. Inani ito ng bawat manggagawa na walang kapagurang ipinaglalaban ng taas sahod. Hindi na dapat ito patagalin pa at nararapat na gawing prioridad ng gobyerno. Now, while this bill is a positive step forward, Gabriela Women's Party acknowledges that our workers who continue to fuel our nation need more. The 200 pesos increase is still far from providing our workers with a family living wage that can sustain the basic needs of every Filipino family. Ayon nga sa Ibon Foundation, estimate ng pamilya na pangangailangan ay 1,207. This amount known as the family living wage. It represents the necessary income to cover essential food and non-food expenses while also allowing for savings and social security investments. Patuloy ang pagtaas ng presyo ng mga bilihin at singil sa mga batayang serbisyo gaya ng tubig, kuryente, pagkain, langis. Nandyan din ang mga hakbanging ipinasa ng gobyerno na nagpapahirap sa manggagawa tulad ng Create More, na lalong nagpalobo ng tubo ng mga negosyante at korporasyon, pinigang iba't ibang state exactions ang mga manggagawa tulad ng pagtaas ng SSS contribution, kaya naman mababaliwala ang mumong aumento sa sahod. The workers have long been pushing for a wage that meets the necessities of their families. Patuloy itong ipaglalaban ng Gabriela Women's Party. Mr. Chair, dagdag pa rito, hindi naman nagkakaiba ang presyo ng mga bilihin sa bawat rehiyon. Kaya naman, ang panawagan pa rin namin ay nagpapatuloy para sa pagbuwag sa regional wage boards at kailangan magkaroon ng national minimum wage. Sa gayon, hindi na magkakaroon ng pagkakaiba ang sahod ng mga manggagawa kada rehiyon. Ang Gabriela Women's Party po ay patuloy na kaisa ng mga manggagawa sa pagsusulong ng nakabubuhay na sahod. Maraming salamat at tuloy ang ating laban.
Thank you very much. Representative Manuel, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Upon reading a copy of the substitute bill that we have in our committee, tayo po bilang Kinatawan ng Kabataan ay sumusuporta doon sa mga attempts na ating committee na finally ay legislated na taasan ang sahod ng ating mga manggagawa. Ito ay pag-deviate doon sa matagal na practice na pinapaubaya sa mga regional wage boards ang mga wage hike, at nakita natin na kahit na may ilang mga rehiyon recently na nagtaas ng kanilang minimum wage, pero parang barya lang po talaga ang epekto nun sa ating mga manggagawa. Kaya naman iba pa rin, Mr. Chair, na meron tayong legislated na wage hike, no? Kaya naman positibong unang hakbang itong gagawin ng ating komite. Nonetheless, dahil po ang nasa konstitusyon natin dapat ay living wage ang tinitiyak sa mga manggagawa. Kaya ibig sabihin po ay nararapat pa rin na after whatever will happen to this bill, ay patuloy pa rin nating talakayin ang kalagayan ng mga manggagawa sa ating bansa. At dapat talaga proactive tayo sa pag-abot ng living wage sa ating bansa. Also, Mr. Chair, nandyan din ang efforts ng ating mga labor groups na dapat ay meron ding wage subsidy para naman doon sa mga maliliit na negosyo na mapapatunayan na hindi naman o hindi pa ganun ka-capacitated na tiyakin ang wage hike para sa kanilang mga manggagawa. So we hope that this can be a continued part of our discussions. Nonetheless, Mr. Chair, ay nandyan ang ating pagsuporta sa inisyatiba na ito. Ayun lamang, maraming salamat.
Thank you very much. Representative Castro, you're recognized.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Chair. Isang totoong magandang New Year sa ating mga manggagawa. Itong pagpupulong na ito na didesisyonan natin finally, no, yung dagdag sahod sa ating mga manggagawa. Bagamat kapos ito doon sa sinasabi nating living wage, nonetheless, ito rin ay talagang malaki ang maitutulong. Una, isang hakbang din itong panukalang substitute bill na ito para syempre no yung nakagawian na increase sa mga regional wage board ay mukhang ito yung iano natin alternatibo. So mukhang ito yung mas maganda na alternatibo, yung national legislated increase wage sa ating mga manggagawa. Isa po talaga, Mr. Chair, na pinoproblema ng ating mga manggagawa ay yung pagtaas ng mga presyo ng mga bilihin o yung inflation. Hindi na makaagapay talaga yung sweldo ng ating mga manggagawa. Kaya napapanahon, Mr. Chair, itong committee na ito na magde-decide tayo no, doon sa wage increase ng ating mga manggagawa. Well, pasalamat na rin tayo no dahil ibinunga ito ng walang kapagurang struggle ng ating mga manggagawa na naririto ngayon sa bulwagang ito, no? Kung hindi po tayo tumigil sa paglalabi, pagrarally, pagdialog kay speaker, pagdialog sa sino man na pwede nating makatulong sa pagtaas ng sweldo. Kaya ito po ay bunga ng pagpapagal at pagkilos ng ating mga manggagawa. So, yun lang po Mr. Chair. At sana po, katulad ng sinabi ni Kong Raul, no, yung subsidy rin dun sa ating mga maliliit na negosyo na pwedeng maapektuhan nito. Welcome din po yun sa amin. Thank you po.
Salamat po, Representative Magsino, you're recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat, Mr. Chairman, sa lahat po ng mga labor groups na nandito ngayon. Mr. Chair, ang aking pong pagsuporta dito po sa ating substitute bill ay dahil po sa pagmamahal natin sa ating mga OFWs and their families left behind. Hindi po makakaila ang epekto ng inflation, yung mabilis na pagtaas ng mga presyo ng mga bilihin at serbisyo sa ating bansa sa kasalukuyan. Sa ganito pong sitwasyon, Mr. Chair, lumiliit po ang tunay na halaga o real value ng salapi natin. Kaya lumiliit din po ang dami ng produkto at serbisyong kaya nitong bilhin na nakakaapekto sa ating pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay, lalo na po ng mga kababayan natin at mamamayan na hindi naman kaya o hindi maka-afford. Sa uri po ng pang-araw-araw na ito, ang ating mga manggagawa, lalo na po ang mga pamilya ng mga OFWs natin, mariin pong dagok ito sa kanilang kabuhayan at kanilang pamilya. Kaya nga po umaalis sila, nag-a-abroad dahil hindi po nila kayang sustentuhan ang pangangailangan ng kanilang pamilya. Mr. Chair, para po sa akin, ang panukalang batas na ating pinag-uusapan ngayon ay suporta lamang po ng mga wage orders na inilalabas ng ating regional wage boards. Hindi naman po regular na magpapasa sa Kongreso ng ganitong legislated wages kung hindi sa panahon na may krisis pang-ekonomiya sa ating bansa, katulad na nagaganap na walang puknat na inflation increases sa kasalukuyan. Mahalaga rin po, Mr. Chair, na bigyang puntos natin ang pananaw sa pamamagitan ng sapat at competitive na pasahod na mapapanatili ng mga kumpanya ang kanilang mahuhusay, mga talented na mga manggagawa at maipadama ng ating mga employers ang pagpapahalaga sa kapakanan ng mga manggagawa natin dahil malaking espeto ito sa ating industrial peace. Subalit higit sa lahat, Mr. Chair, wala pong katumbas o halaga ang negatibong epekto ng pagtataas ng sahod ng ating mga manggagawa ang makatatapat sa tungkuling pangalagaan, proteksyonan ang kabuhayan ng ating mga manggagawa na silang pangunahing namang nagpapatakbo ng ating bansang ekonomiya. Panghuli, Mr. Chair, gusto ko pong sabihin na ang pangingibang bansa ng ating mga OFWs ay dapat po dala ng free choice, hindi dahil sa kawalang pag-asa, hindi dahil sa wala silang maasahan sa ating bansa. Dapat magkaroon po sila ng dissenting trabaho, lalo na sa kanilang reintegration. Pagbalak na po nilang umuwi at magstay for good dito sa ating bansa, dapat naman merong mangyayari sa kanila. Kung ang unang hakbang na makamit ay isang maayos na kabuhayan na magkakaroon ng makatarungan at napapanahong minimum wage, hangad po na ang proseso ng ating legislation ay ating matutukoy ang sadyang nararapat na halaga na itataas ang minimum wage ng ating manggagawa, ganun din po ang napakalaking pamilya ng ating mga OFWs na naninirahan at naiiwanan ng kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. Isaalang-alang natin na ang usaping ito ay importante at dapat magawa sa lalong madaling panahon. Hindi lamang po pamilya ng OFWs, malaking tulong po sa ating ekonomiya kung ang ating pong purchasing power ay maduduktungan at tataas. Sa ating po mga employers, nakikiusap po tayo, ang laban na ito ay magtulong-tulong po tayo. Hindi lamang po ito para sa manggagawa, kundi magiging napakaganda sa inyong mga kumpanya dahil tataas ang moral ng inyong mga empleyado, malalaman nilang sila'y pinapahalagahan, magkakaroon po ng retention ang inyong mga employee, hindi na po magpapalipat-lipat at hindi na po mag-a-abroad, mag-i-stay na sa ating bansa. Ganun pa man, Mr. Chair, ang OFW Party List ay naninindigan. Tama lang po, nararapat, oras na, ngayon na. Maraming salamat po.
Salamat po. So we now proceed to the voting.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Deputy Speaker Mendoza, you're recognized.
maraming salamat for this morning's hearing, Mr. Chair. Let's make history together. And hopefully, after 36 years, mapasaw naman ito. May bunta, good morning to everyone, most especially to our chair and to our colleagues here. Maraming salamat for being here. So with that, I said, together with TUCP Party List, and of course, together with 3rd District Cotabato Congresswoman Samantha Santos, we're in the brink of history. For the first time since 1989, and that was the time yung TUCP didn't file. It was initiated by TUCP, and also the first time that it was passed, a legislative wage increase 36 years ago. We are now more closer than ever, Mr. Chair, and under your leadership, passing the first ever legislative wage increase of 200 pesos if yung anong numero natin, daily across the board wage increase after 36 years to the leadership of Speaker Martin Romualdez. The Philippine demands and deserves a raise right now. House Bill number 7871 filed by TUCP Party List first proposed 150, but ito for all private sectors or workers, way back in 2023. Recognizing the urgent need to uplift our workers, TUCP Party List is proud of this approved higher wage increase as a first step towards living wages. Living wages. My colleagues, in the House of the People, we pride ourselves by calling ourselves the House of the People, the House of Workers. Let us make history. Legislated 200 pesos wage increase hike, ipasa na. In 1989, Congress raised the minimum wage by 40%. Yet, there was no massive inflation. May I repeat, 40%, wala namang inflation. There were 2 coup d'etats in 1989. The economic fundamentals were so bad during the time of Cory Aquino. No wave of unemployment, no collapse of businesses. For 36 years under the Regional Minimum Wage Board, we helped create them, TUCP, unfortunately. Almost all regional minimum wages are below poverty line. Ang tanong, is it our policy then to give poverty wages that cannot provide a decent life to our families, for them to even feed nutritious food to our children? Tama na, sobra na ang barya-barya, to quote Kung Manuel. And poverty wages and cheap labor now. Mataas na ang presyo, mababang ang sweldo. Yan ang pinakamainit na problema ni Juan at Juana de la Cruz. Today, everything is going up. Pagkain, kuryente, tubig, fuel, and even transportasyon. Everything except workers' wages. TUCP Party List, as the only workers' voice in Congress, heeded the people's call for the long overdue and much deserved wage hike. The 200 daily across the board wage will lift them over 5 million minimum wage earners, Mr. Chair. May I repeat, 5 million minimum wage earners out of poverty. Put nutritious food on the table and send their children to school and ensure a decent life of dignity. Together we will make this a win-win solution. When workers thrive, businesses grow. Wala na masyadong OFW, tama ka, Congresswoman Magsino, na hindi na out of necessity, out of choice. Correct, ma'am. Higher wages boost household spending, pump primary economy, and drive sustainable, inclusive, equitable growth. Sabi ni BBM, no one is left behind. Dapat ito ang solusyon, one of the solutions. And while existing exemptions protect our smallest businesses, let us work together to explore wage subsidies, tax breaks, credit access to the MSMEs that can not only comply, but thrive. All the government, employers, and not just workers, must share in the sacrifice so that we can conquer the challenging times and emerge stronger as a nation. Together, we can make this happen. Legislated 200 pesos wage hike, ipasa na, sahod itaas na, ngayon na. Maraming salamat, daghang salamat.
Thank you very much. We now proceed to the voting. Those in favor of the 200 pesos wage increase,
Mr.
kindly raise your hand. Okay. Those against? So the affirmative votes have prevailed. Do you have a motion to approve the draft committee report and substitute bill?
Mr. Chair, I move the approval of the draft committee report on the substitute bill to the House Bill number 514, House Bill 756, 7871, and 10319, entitled an act providing for a 200 daily across-the-board increase in the salary rate of employees, workers in the private sector. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Motion is approved. Congratulations to the authors and to our workers. Let us start the new year with much abundance and prosperity. Do you have a motion to adjourn? Meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.